So here we are, beautiful 20 minutes of sunshine, which you do often get in late August. We are September, I think, day after tomorrow. But just come down to the garden here a minute with me and my son who's filming, Thomas, and he said, what's all those bees flying around? I didn't even see there's actually a tiny little swarm on this tree here. He's going to come a bit closer and show you. So this is always a bit of fun this time of year because it's like a nothing swarm. I don't know where it's come from. They look like one of my nice buckfast colonies. Either a superseded swarm, super nice little bees. So I'm going to put it in this mini mating nuke. Straightforward mini plus, 6 frames. I'm going to put it straight in and then see and stick a feeder on later and hopefully they'll draw it up. I'm not going to mess around because it's one of those things where if you do get a nice colony from it, all being well, all great, you know. Thank you. If you do, great. If you don't, you're kind of nothing to lose this time of year. It might be another one I can get to over winter. That's what we get this time of year. The weather's like, it's becoming a bit more up and down. We've had a real blast from the north the last 3 days, but we've had some fantastic rain. So I know the ivy is going to be really primed now, and when it bursts, it's going to be great and give us plenty of pollen if we get good weather. So let's just knock this in. Hey tiger, don't you get stung? Yes. See what happens. See if they're going to play ball. Luckily this rose tree is like perfect. I'm just going to kind of shake him in a bit. It'd be interesting if I could see a virgin here. I'm pretty sure there must be a virgin in here. So the bees are totally non-aggressive. And they're all fanning now, which is great. A little bit of fun. Come a bit closer, Thomas, if you like. It ain't going to hurt you. If they were going to get stung, I'd be getting stung right now. Nasonobbing straight away. I'm going to go and grab a feeder. These will be, if they do stay, they'll be guzzling this tonight. Look at that, absolutely gorgeous, that nasonobbing. You can feel the fanning there. It's really nice when you do get a late swarm here because it's just a bit of fun, you know, and it's like almost like a bit of after the event happened fun, you know, and everything is just a bonus, you know. So look at that, absolutely gorgeous. So let's put that on. I'm going to go and grab a feeder. Bear with me 2 secs. I'm just going to grab a feeder, and then I've actually got an old Nasonoff ampule that I used to use when I was swarm trapping. I just found it with a hive. It may have some scent on it, so it may attract them in a bit more. I don't know. I'm just going to stick that in the front there. Just going to grab a feeder.
Oh, shit! Oh, shit.
What? You got a bee on you?
No, one of them tried to stun me. Like,
no, they won't. They're just slide around you. You still filming?
yeah, I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, on goes the feeder. Now reorientate to the front. And I'll put some syrup in here.
And what does it do to calm them down?
It'll give them some feed, Thomas, so they can build those frames out straight away. There are monster comb builders when they're in the feed stage, when they're in the swarm stage, so it's a tiny swarm.
Just
Next year it might be a huge queen, huge colony, who knows? So I'm going to give them like just a couple of cupfuls. If they take that down by tomorrow morning, I know that there's a queen in there, which I'm pretty sure I know, but I know that they're a viable colony. So here we go, in they go. Bit of fun. That'll do. This is what we actually use when we're short of roofs, because in the summer we make loads and loads of mini nukes with just the body and whatever we need, and a wood and all the stuff to hold it down, the plastic and that. And as we progress through the year, and then we start using up some of the some of our material. There you go, they're nasonobbing at the front now. Bit of fun, nice bit of sunshine, temperature's not too bad. See what happens. That's going to be a little challenge to get these guys built up before the end of the year. But obviously the easiest thing to do is just go to another mini plus and take out a frame of brood, or even give it 2 frames of brood, and that'll give it a massive boost. But I won't do that till next week, because next week I'll know whether they're going to start laying and whatever, and see if there's a queen, and then we'll give them that brood and they'll explode, so they'll fill that box before the winter easily. We've still got, you know, we still can have bees, eggs and larvae being made in November, so we've got September, October, you know, with the ivy flow running, so it's not too late at all. The only good thing about rain at the end of August is my raspberries, which are the variety called Autumn Bliss, go mad, and they produce the most humongous raspberries, you know. So while I'm down here, I'm just woofing a few of these down because they're absolutely delicious. Incidentally, if you ever have raspberries around bees, they don't generally, the bees that is, the bees don't generally eat the raspberries. What the bees do is they move in after the wasps have started to eat them. And the wasps make a hole in the surface, and the bees come in after that, and then they drink some of the juice and the sap if they're nice. But they taste absolutely delicious, and I can't stop picking at them. And I'm not usually come down to eat the bees, come down to eat the raspberries. I'm going to be doing a few good videos in the next few weeks. One on breeder queens, which is great because I've got some good nice breeder queens to go through I've recently acquired. And also some on other aspects of the autumn, getting the bees ready for the winter. So that should all be fun. You can see, by the way, this is our polytunnel that we planted some butternut squash in. You can see a few of them just down there. You can see those squash. The whole thing's been taken over, but we did actually put some sticks in so we could still water them. And we'll find out where the roots are. But so that'll be great. We've got some butternut squash for the winters. That'll be a bit of fun. Next year, all this is going to be veg, so I'm going to go back to growing veg as well. It's another challenge, but that's the time is now. I'm changing my mating station here a bit, and I'm going to be growing more veg here as well. So with a little bit more time that I have, it's just the perfect thing to be able to do that, you know. So as I said before, hope you're well, be well. We'll catch you again soon. Bye for now.